We are at the University of Pretoria and the wait is almost over as the university will be officially welcoming the 2025 first year students. But to hear more on that, I'm now joined by Dr. One Mothoa. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. Just to briefly tell us what will be happening tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am. Tomorrow we'll be welcoming all the first years at the University of Pretoria. We have registered thus far just above 9,000 students, first year students at the University of Pretoria. All our programs are full except one program that is still has got one faculty that still got more program spaces available. Hopefully that would be filled up today or by next week sometime.
The issue of space, remain a challenge. Many universities face a growing student population, which outpaces the available physical space. What happens to applicants who don't get space? Are there any options available for them?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Yes, indeed. Just to paint a picture, last year for this year's intake, University of Pretoria received over 300,000 applications. From the 300 applications that we received, 42,000 of those applications met our admission requirements. However, we use what we call a ranking model. So we ranked all the 42,000 students we have in terms of various programs that they applied to, and then from there we were able to admit 17,000 students into our various programs. And then now these are the where we get the 9,000 from who have actually registered into our various program. So it is important that we look at the space because then we have also fiscal constraints. We can't just take too many students because we've got the lecture room capacity. We also have to keep in mind the lecture student ratio so that then the lecturer shouldn't have so many students that the numbers are overwhelming and then he or she cannot handle that. But then in terms of the options that students have, yes, there are other options that students can consider. What we say to students who did not meet our requirement is you can look at TVET college as an option, but most of them we send them through to Department of Higher Education in Central Clearing House, because there once you list your name where the space becomes available, they can redirect you to that institution and then you are able to come in. So we emphasize that students could also consider the Central Clearing House, go to TVET colleges, but most importantly, some of them, their marks in certain subjects are not good enough, and then we'd advise them to improve those marks so that then they can reapply when we reopen our applications on the 1st of April this year for 2026 intake.
And the issue of funding also is another huge problem. How are students navigating through, this challenge, and especially the first year ones?
In the University of Pretoria, 50% of our students are assisted financially, either in the form of full bursary or any other form of finance that the university is able to assist. However, it is important to note that we also have got limited coffers, therefore we are not able to assist all the students, but the university does its best to assist as much as it can. Last year, we had about 3,310 students who applied for NSFAS and are already registered, and they are in the system already. For this year, we haven't crunched the numbers yet because we are still finalizing some registration, and then we'll be able to give you the details later.